expertise. When the water in Dubai goes as deep as 26 to 32 meters, and we compare the water depth and many other issues, later on I'll deliberate, for the Southern Hemisphere. We think this is a lost opportunity, and we like to capture for the Saint Lucian, to be able to allow the nature itself to dictate what this reclamation and what it can do for bring Saint Lucia to the world map, into the world tourism. Allow me now to go in further detail. The land itself, based on the initial observation, can take 150 to 200 acres of newfound land, in addition to the current land available. The most notable one are the two existing islands, the Mary Islands, and we are going to do three things to this island. We are going to preserve, enhance, do detailed research on all the existing wildlife and the marine life around this island. And to enhance it is the key word here. Secondly, we're going to allow local tourists to be able to experience the very rare natural features, formation, right out in the ocean at the Atlantic side, and to allow it to be a tourism attraction added onto the already very, very interesting attractions in the island Saint Lucian itself. Thirdly, with the creation of this 150 to 200 acres of new land, certain portions going to be returned to the people of Saint Lucia. This is not just about the public parks, ocean parks that Saint Lucian and the visitors going to enjoy. This also allows us to put ourselves on the world map of the National Research for Wildlife, and so on and so forth. All right, next slide, please. Next slide, please. Now you can see that this is our very preliminary artist impression. Of course, a lot of detailed studies will commence after today's deliberation, but we foresee by its proximity to the international airport, as the airport starts to grow and mature into an international destination with the increase of the international flights. There is no such thing, as far as we know, in the whole world, that as you land on your left or on your right, you see a world-class international resort parked right at the heart of the Atlantic side, and we created a natural bay which protect and preserve and conserve the wave energy to protect all the erosion that are currently visible in the surrounding areas. Now, if you notice that behind there are two islands, the Mary Islands are completely preserved, and with isolation and preservation, all the move and the methods have been applied in the Palm and worldwide reclamation. It will be applied and further reinforced here with greater stringent control. Next slide, please. From another view before landing, you can see that the island itself took on not a very rigid engineering solution. It is detected by the wave energies and all the other constraints that in our experience, that we are like a surgeon, slowly carve out all the necessary wave protection to preserve not just the two islands, also the coastal area coming down to join the new frontal Atlantic beach profile. The key of the island proposal definitely will be making into the World Integrated Resort Center, allowing Saint Lucian to increase the capacity in terms of international arrival and also arrival from the neighboring countries. It itself will project something close to almost 20,000 rooms in its full maturity. However, of course, the land itself as it reclaimed, and we notice that the depth of the sea currently allows us to extend to this kind of size. There will be extensive marine life investigation, whatever's below and above the water. And therefore, it is very important for us, and we seek the support and also the full understanding that there's a stakeholding come here to offer our expertise. We are currently doing also works in Doha, and as we have done in Dubai. So concurrently, we hope that this establishment of the new reclaimed land into the Atlantic side will also attract a lot of international investors, financiers, to make this piece of land, including the Beaufort, a home for themselves, a home for their promotion of their own tourism drive, and it itself, of course, the spin-off, the greatest benefactor, we believe, just like Dubai, is the people of Saint Lucia. Next slide. Just to do a quick 5 minutes update, since the groundbreaking graced by His Highness Prince Harry and the Prime Ministers in January, work has continued to work on the site at the Beaufort, and if you do drive past, stop by. We have the temporary facilities. There will not be a 5-course dinner, but we can offer you coffee aside. Right. It is still going to be a work in progress, but members of the press and members of the community, you are welcome to visit us, and we like to show you our working methods and to open up our books, and for all of you to come and visit us to explain why are the certain steps been taken on that site and what are the latest progress. Thank you. Next slide.